The city is quiet, but that silence is dangerous. One wrong move, and everything Tommy Egan has built could burn to the ground. As Power Book 4, Force, Season 3, Episode 8 begins, Chicago feels different. The streets aren't loud. The enemies aren't yelling. The guns aren't firing, at least not yet. And that's exactly what makes this moment terrifying. In this world, silence never means peace. It means something is being planned. Episode 8 places every character on thin ice. The balance of power is fragile, stretched so tight that even the smallest mistake could shatter it completely. This isn't the aftermath of chaos, it's the moment right before it. The calm before the storm. Tommy Egan isn't celebrating his recent wins. He knows better than that. In this game, victories are temporary, and survival is never guaranteed. Every move forward creates new enemies, and every alliance comes with hidden cost. Episode 8 makes one thing painfully clear. The game has evolved. It's no longer about who has the most muscle or the biggest supply. It's about timing, patience, and knowing exactly who will stab you in the back when you least expect it. The tension in this episode is slow, heavy, and suffocating. You feel it in every scene. People watch each other closely. Conversations carry double meanings. A glance can be a warning. A smile can be a threat. No one feels safe anymore, not even the people who believe they're in control. Chicago itself feels like a living enemy. Every corner hides danger. Every deal feels like a gamble. Episode 8 doesn't rush into violence. Instead, it carefully builds pressure, letting the weight of what's coming sit on the audience's chest. This is the moment where choices matter more than bullets, and as the episode unfolds, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. The calm will not last. Someone will make a move. Someone will cross a line. And once that happens, there will be no turning back. Episode 8 is clearly preparing us for a fallout that could reshape the entire season. Tommy Egan is no stranger to pressure, but this time, it feels different. He's carrying a weight heavier than ever before. And the danger isn't just coming from his enemies. It's coming from the choices he's already made. Every step forward now feels risky. Every plan has visible cracks. Tommy knows he's surrounded even when no one is standing next to him. What makes this moment especially dangerous is that Tommy can't rely on his instincts the way he used to. In the past, violence was the answer. If someone crossed him, the response was immediate and brutal. But now, the rules have changed. Too many eyes are watching. Too many players want him gone. One wrong move could ignite a war he's not ready to fight. Episode 8 shows a different side of Tommy, one that thinks more than it acts. And that alone tells you how serious the situation has become. He listens more. He studies people. He notices details others overlook. Every conversation feels like a test. Every promise sounds hollow. Even allies like Eli feel distant, as if they're waiting to see whether Tommy will fall before choosing where they stand. Loyalty is no longer guaranteed. It has to be earned again, and even then, it can vanish overnight. This episode also hints at something deeper happening inside Tommy. He's questioning how far he's willing to go to stay on top. Is power still worth the cost? Or is he already too deep to walk away? These questions don't come with easy answers, and that internal conflict makes Episode 8 even more intense. Tommy isn't just fighting his enemies anymore. He's fighting the fear of losing control. As the pressure continues to build, one thing becomes clear. Tommy Egan is standing at a crossroads. The path he chooses here will decide who stays loyal, who becomes an enemy, and who doesn't survive what's coming next. Episode 8 pushes the story into dangerous territory, where power is unclear and trust is rare. Deals are made in shadows. Promises are spoken with crossed fingers. Everyone wants control, but no one wants to reveal their hand to. Early. This is where the real game begins. Not with gunfire, but with quiet moves that destroy lives without making a sound. What makes this episode stand out is how close betrayal feels. Even in silence, people who once stood together now keep secrets. Trust is thin. Fear hangs heavy in the air. A simple meeting can turn into a trap. A small lie can grow into something deadly. Episode 8 reminds us that betrayal doesn't always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from the people you least expect. The power struggle is no longer just about territory, it's about survival. Every group is making moves to protect themselves, even if it means sacrificing someone else. Old rules are being broken. New lines are being crossed. Respect is fading, replaced by desperation, and when people feel cornered, they make dangerous choices. There's also a strong sense that something big is being planned behind the scenes. Not everything is happening in plain sight. While some characters clash openly, others wait patiently, letting tension grow. They understand that when everything finally explodes, the damage will be massive. Episode 8 slowly builds toward that realization. letting the audience feel that a major betrayal is coming. As the episode moves forward, one question grows louder and louder: who is truly in control and who is just pretending? The power plays in this episode set up consequences that can't be undone. Once the truth comes out, alliances will collapse, trust will shatter, and betrayal will demand a price. The episode closes on a moment that feels final even before anything officially ends. The tension that's been building all season is now at its breaking point. Every choice made earlier is catching up, and there's no room left for mistakes. The path ahead is dark, and once the next move is made, there will be no way to undo it. Episode 8 makes it clear. The fallout is coming fast. Someone is about to lose everything they've been protecting: power, respect, maybe even their life. The calm disappears, replaced by fear and urgency. Time feels short, and every second matters. And when decisions are rushed, the consequences become brutal. What makes this ending so powerful is its sense of finality. Characters are forced to reveal who they truly are. There's no space left for lies or excuses. The lines are no longer blurred. You're either loyal or you're a threat. Episode 8 doesn't allow anyone to stand in the middle anymore, and even as it ends, it leaves us with a heavy sense of uncertainty. Not all questions are answered. Instead, new ones emerge. Who survives the fallout? Who made the wrong choice? And who is quietly playing the long game the entire time? Those unanswered questions linger long after the screen goes dark, because one truth stands above everything else. After this point, nothing in Power Book 4 Force will ever be the same. Episode 8 isn't just another chapter. It's a turning point setting the stage for chaos, loss, and consequences that can't be escaped.